swear there's sound from that beach glass everywhere.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh. I'm so glad I was going fast. If I was going slow, then I would have. That's what I was looking for. It was in my pocket, but I'm looking for my lighter. It's gonna be one of those days. It's gonna be one of those days. We have my 3 favorite colors right here. Thank you. My hands. I think they're even worse than just purple or just blue.
Bring them like this. Start the stream with your energy. Go like, ooh.
I'm making a homemade flip. Homemade Play-Doh. And I'm done.
Hi, MJ.
So.
I should put your name up since you're the first one in. I gotta find it. It's right here. Happy Ishtar. I don't do the other word. No. Somebody wrote Soul Shocker somewhere. I forget where, but I wrote it down and I did it. Who said that the other day? Was it here? I forget. Ooh, spin your compass. If it's shocking, it would be going like. That's like double, right?
Now we need.
Kind of fun. I could sit here and do this all fucking day and I wouldn't have to read comments or put on my glasses. Wow, we never thought of this, MJ. See how I just randomly do you do that too? I can't go in order. I can't. I tried. I try every time I get a book. Actually, no, I don't try every time, but... Okay, one more time. Boom. I pulled it up at the same time. Oh, shit.
The purple is almost done.
Purple's almost done. Kid's making Play-Doh. She got 3 colors so far.
Homemade Play-Doh and optional edible.
Homemade. She made it here, folks.
It's literally flour and water. That's it.
Yeah. She's making
Literally
some
flour.
weird, crazy, simple Play-Doh.
Yeah, I saw it on TikTok, and if you mix corn flour and water, it makes oobleck, which is a hard liquid. If you like move really fast, it's hard, but if you let go and like, it will drip, and it's like a liquid like water. But if you punch it or like move really fast with it, it's like a solid.
I just don't understand how every recipe I've ever had for Play-Doh since like 1982 literally has alum in it or like
Salt,
cream of
baking
tartar.
soda.
The 2 things you never really use in a kitchen, alum and cream of tartar come in Play-Doh. Or salt. You know, and
Yeah.
she's just put flour and
And
like
this
water
is-
together and all of
if
a
you
sudden
have
it's
a
like
little
magical
kid-
Play-Doh. When
if
I
you-
put flour and water together,
Mom.
I have a base for a pizza. You know what I mean?
If you have a little kid, this
working.
is really good because it's edible because it's literally just flour and water, but it does not taste good.
If you have a little kid,
Yeah.
could you add sugar so that they could eat it? I would do
That
that for
would-
you.
That would make it like big
Yeah.
crunch.
Ooh, it could be a dip. Yogurt dip. Healthy, organic yogurt dip.
Oh, let's put yogurt in this. It needs to be purple.
Happy Easter
It's
for
honestly
sure.
growing really good. There's a few white spots, so I'm gonna keep kneading
I
it.
know, but the spots are actually kind of, can I see it for a second? Because it's going so fast. It's like my whole life is flashing before me, but it's Play-Doh. Ooh, can I show it? It's so hot.
I
Oh, the
know.
kid is hot tonight. And it's not even night. Check this out. She's so cool.
Mm.
I made her.
I
She made
literally-
this.
I almost had a heart attack when I dropped it, but it literally landed on my notebook, and I was thankful for that because I was so scared it was gonna land on the carpet, and that was when the paint was in it, and it wasn't
Crushing
mixed.
world.
That was when the paint was in it.
Hang on. I love this. The consistency of this.
Do
I'm
you
down
want me
with
to
it.
make your own?
It has to
These are
feel
mine.
as good or better because
Yeah.
this is like
I can
swear.
literally make it right now.
What, dude?
What color do you
Green, camo green.
like?
So
Like
that
dark green?
so that it would be like this, but maybe even if there's lines of different colors, it wouldn't matter.
Okay,
You know,
so dark green?
a bunch of shitload of greens and see what happens.
Okay.
Use all the old like tubes of paint, squeeze them shut. Instead of using your new stuff if you want to. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm going to get Play-Doh. My own. I don't usually like the consistency of stuff. I'm hard on consistency. I won't just put
Yeah.
anything in my hands. I know that sounds weird. Everybody just touches everything, but I don't.
Mom,
I know. I just want to show it because it's so pretty.
I'll
Look,
show the blue
I have
one
the
after.
whole
This is the
world
blue
in
one
my
right now.
hands. It's flat. I told you it
I
was
have the
flat.
blue one
This is
right-
why the whole world is flat, guys.
We'll show the blue one once I'm done because
Yeah.
this is nowhere
When
near
fucking
done.
it got
Mom, give it
it
to me.
started as round
Give it.
and then like God got
Give it.
impatient and he was like, oh my god, you guys are so I could just fucking squeeze you like pancakes, you humans. What are you doing down there? Bitch slap.
You're doing.
Bitch slap.
I'm not making you your own anymore.
Really?
No.
Okay,
I'm kidding. Yeah,
I'll be good. She's so mean. She's like harder mom than me, I swear. She gets away with everything. She gets away with murders.
Oh God.
Get it?
Guns
Murders?
and Roses.
Shh, that wasn't a murder. Or was it? Oh my god.
Mom.
Here we go again on our own.
Go. I'll just take over the live stream, please.
Would you?
No.
I was going. Gone.
Been gone so long and gone so long.
My coffee's so cold by
show
now.
the pink one. It's right there.
Show the pink one?
Yeah.
Show the
right
pink
there.
one? You mean me?
No.
Oh. Can I? Ooh, it's kind of crusty.
Yeah, because it's been sitting there.
This one needs some
me see.
manipulation. It's kind of crusty.
Let me see.
This is Love the
me it.
Unlovable. It's not as smooth, right? I'm gonna love you anyway. I'm gonna love you. And
Give me it.
do you want me to do it or not? Nothing is ever mine. As soon as I become attached and take something and I want to use it, hello, goodbye. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, goodbye. That's it. Story of my life. This is for everything. I have candy, everybody's grabbing at it. They have candy, I'm stealing it. It's like a beautiful cycle. OSS, thank you. That's really all I have to say. Okay. That's really all I have to say about that. I get it. That's all I have to say about that. Sure. You're still here though, right? Right?
We really need to put these in a container. They're all crusty.
I know, but I can help you uncrust it. I must stand for a container now. I suppose I could. Hey, Danny Skylark, how are ya? How's it going, eh? Me totally. Not gonna lie, Danny. I didn't reenact my dream because, you weren't there. But I was in the corner in the middle of the night in a little ball in a good way. Just like a seed, right? I was like
It's
a
not-
seed in the corner.
It's still crusty, but
I know it is.
I got a container to put it in.
Anyways, but I was like outside and trying to be all quiet and giggling because it's really echo if I so choose to maybe be louder.
Put it in there after you're done.
Okay. Other people pop off guns in the middle of the night and me trying to giggle in the corner and be quiet. Thinking about Danny. Nobody puts baby in a corner. Boom, boom. Aw, Witch Moon, how are ya? Hang on a second. Witch Moon is here. Let's get a little bit of Moony. I can call you Moony too, right? It'll bring in Nicholas Transcends energy. Hey, buttlickers. Peace, love, and monkey farts. Okay. Speaking of farts,
This looks really good.
watch for what's coming. You'll be blown away. Hey, Danny. Watch for what's coming. You'll be blown away. Watch for it.
This is
Listen.
looking really
Listen. Oh my gosh. Through the winds. Listen through the winds of the echoes of what's coming. I don't know. I'm really good at procrastinating, Danny, so we'll see. One more. One more. Okay, that's enough out of you. I don't want to wear out her battery, right? It's Easter. Ishtar.
Okay, that's done. This one's
How's it going,
completely
Angie?
done.
Angie?
Mom. Just move your wrappers. This one's completely done.
Oh, I love this one. It's so hot. I don't really like that one anymore. The crusty. Oh, this one's nice.
Put that one in
Danny,
there
the
so it
mother
doesn't
goddess.
rust.
Can I manipulate it and play with it?
Yeah.
I can?
Yeah.
Like right now?
Yeah.
And just put it in the thing, Mom.
I don't want that one to
Happy, time that people eat chocolate. Ah, yes, they're all empty. We didn't make it to Easter.
Wait, so the blue one? So the blue one before I mix it. It has a lot of white
It
in
still
it.
needs mixing.
Yeah. Yeah, this is before. And then after. Give me it.
Give it to me, Mommy. So this one time, I had a stepdaughter. Well, I still have her, and she's not my step. She's my child of my heart. But this one time, Haley, we were listening to the radio, and give it to me, baby. Comes on. And she's like 14. She's 14. Her eyes get all big. Like, her big brown eyes, like saucers, get like so big. And she's like, Oh my God, that's a real song? She thought me and Chris just made that up. And we were like, yeah, it is. But she's so used to hearing it, like, in her, like, reality.
I'm going to get a marker.
Fast forward to years later, this one time I got a tattoo with Amy, my real daughter that came out of me, you know. And we watched Wayne's World as we were getting a tattoo. She had never seen it, but when it came to the Bohemian Rhapsody scene, she was looking at it with her eyes, like, they're blue, big and wide open, going, this is the story of my life. And the tattoo lady, I forget her name. What's her name? Yeah.
I have no idea, but...
I'll find her card or something. Oh, shit. I hate when that happens. I love her so much. Anyways, she's like, what do you mean if you've never seen the movie? And she's like, but this is how I grew up. This is what I saw us do all my life. Like, duh, 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 duh. And it wasn't always this song, but this is in my car what it looks like in my life with my mom. Not my dad. Not my dad. Not quite. But, so it was funny. She kind of realized, like...
Let's put markers in my thing.
Oh, hey, Emoji King. How are you? Danny says, dude, so had M&M's with baby last night, feeding little aliens. Lily Rose, she chose to buy, well, to get, but in little turd form, right? So she thought she had bought like a special version of M&M's, and I'm like,
no, I didn't. I just.
You didn't think you had M&M's, but it was M&M like. So I was like,
Yeah.
Look at the package and look at this. Like, we're like twins, but just different shapes and sizes.
But they resemble M&M's to me.
I know, but they're Reese everywhere because we match. You're in turd form. I like the bar.
That one's
empty.
better peanut butter.
I don't know. Emoji King, Enchanted, give it to me, baby, playing right now in my kitchen. No shit. Really, Emoji King? Oh my God, I love you for saying it. See how synced? It's just like, it's going to get even more. So if you aren't already buckled in, my little buttercups. Seriously, this is just, thanks for saying it, Emoji King. Well, you wrote it, I'm saying it, so that's the flow, right? Yeah. Give it to me, baby. Oh, I love it. Emoji King, Rick James. Rick James. I want to say Electric Avenue, but that's not him. And Electric Avenue, I was listening to that. Came on the radio when I was going down the highway that time, not long ago. Slightly Slanted Sleuth, how you doing? That's a lot of S's. I know, Emoji King. Serious synchronicity.
Wait, let me put some marker in it, and then you can mix it.
Okay. Give it to me. Don't give it to me. Give it. Should I stay or should I go now? Yeah, my flow is really in flow, Emoji King. So it's like a feathers dropping from the sky type of energy. At this point, Emoji King, the flow is so good that the other day when Kirsten came in or through our text, I forget, but with Kirsten, like Wave Harmonics, I said to her, you're going to have the best day ever, and I wish you bird shit on your car. And she was like, what? And I was like, why not? You know, I want it to just be in plain sight. Like, kind of, I love you. I wish you bird shit on your car.
This consistency is so good.
So this one time, a couple hours later, or the same day, or 24 hours later, she's like texting me saying, like, I just walked up to a vehicle like mine. I was sure it was mine. There was bird shit on the windshield or the thingy, hoodie thingy, I forget. And then as I was appreciating the fact that, oh my God, there's bird shit, I realized it's not even my vehicle. So she went and was telling me, like, what the fuck? You wished me bird shit. It's there, but it's not my car. I'm so grateful. And I was like, but it's even better. It's not your car. So the karma of whoever needs to wash it got it. Yay! In a good way. Not mean. Not mean. Things happen for a reason, and everybody's road has somebody else's paved with good or bad fucking intentions karma around. So I was like, you don't have to clean, but you got it.
It made sense.
Now that is awesome.
It made sense that these two are the same consistency and they're both like this. Is because this is the same thing.
But these are fresh from today and have been, you know, whereas that one stayed out. Someone stayed up all night, like Reggie Ash on the counter. Poor pink one.
Mom, this is the, like, first of all, this is a new slime, and I just made a big batch of slime, and I split it, and then I colored it, so they're the same.
Slime? Is this slime?
No,
okay,
not
it's
really.
A different
I'm
thing.
just calling it slime because I watch a lot of slime YouTube
okay,
videos.
so you're just using your own word.
It's
I
like,
get it,
it's
because I don't
homemade
usually
Play-Doh.
like slime. Slime makes me like...
It's Play-Doh, but I kind of accidentally called it slime.
Okay. If you had kind of like a blue spot on your lip, and it looks mermaidy, kind of if you were like a Smurf activating, would you want to know?
Yeah.
I think. Close your mouth so you look natural. I can't tell. I think it's gone. Okay, back on track. Peanuts and chocolate. Slightly slanted sleuth. Happy E star. Ishtar indeed. Ishtar, E star. If anybody had a clue what they was really celebrating, there would be peace on earth right now. Right? Oh. If anybody had a clue what they were celebrating today, it would be peace on earth. Danny, melt those on popcorn and we have a deal. Wow, I never read or heard that before. Popcorn's such a sink. Wow. Seriously. Did I write it or did I say it? I can't even remember. And what was the thing? We're not here to sit back and eat popcorn. You know, we're here to... I forget. I can't remember how I said it, but it was I was in flow. That's why I can't forget. I can't forget. I can't remember. Groovin' emoji king, good. Oh, my battery. Which means excuse me. Oh, the screen. Which means 7-3, Danny. I love your thoughts. Me too. Oh.
Mix it. Mix it.
Okay, honey. Please don't order me.
Oh, God. Now I play with my purple.
Oh, pizza. Emoji King feeding birds. Birds of the second floor porch presently. On the second floor porch. Dude, earlier I've been in and out or near the window since I woke up. You know. But the crows are like, I don't know. Either my eyeballs are amplifying everything and everything looks bigger, but I don't think I look bigger. So the crows are bigger today for me. And just like, it was like, I don't know what the word would be. It's been a nice show this morning. It's been a nice interaction with the crows. At one point, it was so like lovely and magical. And I was just like, oh man, they're just really like, they're so present. They're so present. Maybe they're going to gift themselves by being on YouTube. They haven't left. So I, grabbed the camera. It's actually not a camera. Okay, hang on. Let me use my 3D language. I grabbed my phone. I don't know. Grabbed my phone and I flipped my thing to have a camera. And as soon as I flipped my thing to have a camera, there was no more sound. The sound of silence comes on when the crows decide that they're going to mess with me. because it had been sustained for like hours. If it wasn't the crows, the other birds were squawking like louder in a moment. I say squawking just because that's how I speak. Axl Rose squawks too, and I love him. Well, I don't love him, but you know what I mean. Oh, I love him. I just don't like him because I don't know him. Oh my God, how did I get myself into this? Oh, the crows. So yeah, I'm filming. I could even show it. You know what I mean? There's nothing to show. You know, there's a big blue sky. I say that. I'm sorry. There's my tree.
Was that last night?
No, right now. Like an hour, half an hour, whenever ago before I was coming in. This is what I do before I live stream is I got my cheerleaders outside. They're kind of egging me on. Get it? Birds, eggs. There's bird eggs everywhere. I can hear
Last night,
the birds in their nests all night long, all morning long, until like 6 a.m.
Last night, you were making a video and I popped in, saying, why am I so bad at this? You know, that's not the moon, it's a street light.
Oh.
Because there's a big street light in front of us, and
Yeah.
when we look out our windows, it always looks like the moon, but it's not the moon, it's a street light.
We manifest full moon at all times here. How?
Yeah.
We got a street light. Yeah. You're going to move to the city. You're going to find a way to wrap it around something. And so we have a full moon, full harvest moon. Maybe I should change the moon. No, I don't do moons, so it's a full harvest moon all the time. It's just about Neil Young for me. Neil Young, just down the highway. Who knows their Neil Young? What's y'all's favorite Neil Young song? Y'all's. What's y'all's favorite Neil Young song? You gotta know Neil Young, right? You know Neil Young. I know you know. Oh, they're both upside down. I swear if I pull Ishtar today, I swear you guys. Oh my God. I'm just gonna tell you before it happens, because I should have said it. If I pull Ishtar today, shit might go a little wild inside of me. Just activated a lot of dripping. I might have to like pad down. Oh my God. I think I'm gonna put my socks under like my
It's
fucking
done.
armpits.
It's done. It's done.
Yeah, the shaking is like real. This is how bacon
it's
activates in a hot plate or
So-
something. It's done. Done like dinner. Done like Play-Doh. Show it. Because you want to take Ishtar off the screen on Easter Sunday, like, right away. Right? Right? Oh, man. Speaking of, well, I'm shaking everywhere because of the synchronicity of the more layers of this than Ishtar. Because it's just all multi-layered, right? I'm showing it. It's like the screen. It's beautiful. It's perfect. Can you hear the crows? I'm going to go open the door. Want me to throw it? It can't touch the ground.
Throw it. Oh, okay.
If it gets warm enough, I'll go outside.
The
Then you
purple
can see
one's my
them.
favorite. I know you may think
But you
pink,
can
but
see
it's-
them sometimes
pink
in the
one is like,
shadows.
ugh.
I might have to put a shirt on. I forget what I was saying anyways. Oh, Kirsten, happy birthday, Tom. Happy birthday, Tom. Communion. And, things they never tell you when you step into your journey. 3/4 of what you assimilate is going to be on a screen. Most people won't even understand what the fuck's going on. And you're going to be exploding into a million pieces in front of a million people. Actually, there's only like 3 of you. This is so amazing. Thank you so much, a million people, for not showing up. I'm so grateful. grateful nobody sees me yet. Oh my God, there's only 3 people. There's only 3 people. There's only 3. That's all it says in the chat, and that's what I'm sticking to. That's what I stand by. At all times, it's all about the Trinity. Whoever else, whatever else. Imagine them all naked. Imagine them naked. Oh my God.
I hope you know I cannot see anything.
I know.
I don't even
Take
see
your
the
veils
photo.
off, please. It's a good day to take off your veils. Okay, I'm gonna read it. I'm
You
gonna
never
read
said
one.
anything about my glasses.
I can't see them. I have some on too.
No, no.
You Emoji King's talking about pizza. I'm gonna take a break of the bacon and pizza for a second, just to stay on my track, cause I'm like whole other like. If you could see, or if you do, then like.
I know I'm in the kitchen with the tile.
Which man, the green behind you, I think, is your door. It's so activating to me. Saying eat avocado, Angie. And I'm backing away, shaking head. Like, no, voice saying it's good medicine. I don't understand. You're being guided to eat avocado, but you don't like it? Because I can spike up your avocado
that's
life
you.
and you'll love it. Don't touch my head, Lily. I
can't
can't
even
handle
see.
that. That's not even, like, cool, especially right this second. Can't you see the stuff coming out of my head?
No, I can't. Oh, there's a friend here.
Witch Moon, me loves you. This is gonna be for you, honey. Make me your address, please. No shit. If you're ready for sparkles to come out of like everywhere right now, then keep looking. Otherwise, back away. But it also comes from Guinea. So it comes from Africa. And I never washed it. These are the dresses commonly worn where my sister was. They've got a texture to them because it's new. And the trick is to wash it over and over, and then it becomes a second, just like, boom, on your body, right? I've never washed it because it's not mine. It's been mine to keep, until. You have a new dress, baby. See the colors? Oh, I could camouflage you in there. Oh, I'm gonna hide you in there. He loves you. Oh. Oh, now I'm just gonna wrap it around it for a bit. I'm gonna stick it between my legs. I swear I just did. Like, oh, Angelfish gave me this too, by the way. And that was sent from Angelfish on the West
Fart
Coast.
on it.
So, like, I'm like, just,
Fart on it, Mom.
I'll try. Make me fart. Oh, wait, that's not like getting the hiccups and stopping the hiccups. Okay. I can't fart on command. I gotta figure something out here. Make me food or something.
Oh, I'll give you a taco.
Taco?
Yeah, let's start with Taco Bell.
I can't go. Can you walk? Danny, this is like the thing I would never, ever, it doesn't matter where it would be, ever try on. Why? Danny, I would have needed like 5 ladies in waiting to help me figure out the fucking back. So actually I asked my daughter after I got it and I couldn't figure out like, oh, it's like a fucking crisscross ninja. Like, what the fuck? There's like strings everywhere. I'm so confused. And I'm not joking. That's how I work, right? Some things don't confuse me and other things will send me into like, that's a lot of rope. I'm gonna get like... I'll show it to you. I think there's a crisscross on me.
Crisscross.
Right? I swear, Danny, when I put this on for the first time, after my daughter, like, kind of activated she activated the strings for me.
It's a triangle.
Is it a triangle?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't really see.
It's a triangle crisscross thing.
I can't really see. I don't have a
triangle
mirror.
X, too.
And, anyways, it's a long story.
It's
but
both. A triangle
I don't know what
and
it looks
X.
like for real. Except for that one picture I took. Anyways, I'm going to just stop talking about, like, this. But it matches. Come on. It matches almost. Right? Happy star. Danny, the crows every day. Yeah, Danny. Anyways, I didn't finish. Yeah, and then everything went silent. But the thing, Danny, is everything went silent. Then I was like, I could check how long the vid was. I think it was up to 30 or 40 seconds. Then I was like, and I was just standing there, have a puff of my smoke, and I'm looking up and I'm like, you little fuckers. And as I was saying fuckers, and I was just like, I knew you were right there. I knew it. And I was just like, oh man, I'm gonna get you back.
Who are you talking to?
The fucking live stream. Who else?
Who's
The crow.
person
The crows didn't stop singing and just flying everywhere. When I took out the phone to take an image of them doing that, they didn't show up. They didn't show up and play their part, and they didn't sing either. As soon as I put the camera away, and I looked up and I said, you little, because I just knew it. As soon as the word thought in tandem with what the fact it was like coming and it was like the ultimate when I just can't even.
Did you make that noise?
No, the real crow did. I'm just doing a live replay like twice now. It was so, Danny, it was, sweetie, it was like you going to the bathroom and life being normal and then you coming out, getting outside, and all of a sudden you're soaking wet because I just like juiced you with the fucking one of those, right? Juiced you. I don't like soak people. I don't even have one. I just talk about it to make you a little afraid every time you come out of the bathroom. But I do it when you come out of the bathroom so you don't pee a little because you're going to the bathroom.
A water gun? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, that's the word, water gun. But it actually is a little funnier if you squirt someone with a water gun and scare them before they go to the bathroom. So then they squirt and they pee a little bit. I know. This is how evil I am. Am I evil? Yes, I am. I will make up stories Sam, I am for sure, baby. Okay. It's all about the cards. Let's get back on track, people. I'm here to be a... What's it called? This is why I can't be a certified light energy frequency healer, because I can't figure out the titles and labels of it all, but this is that part when I get serious and we're going to channel some Ishtar communion energy. Get ready. I'm really trying to be serious at the same time as I like integrate every single thing that's going through me. It's 12:04 on the 4th with 33% battery. It says there's 5 people in the chat. And yeah, that just happens to be 2 and 3 is 5 too. Let's go. Super soakery emoji king. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about, Wild Wild West, right? What do you envision? I know, sorry Ishtar, but you get it. It's all about the sense of humor. She's happy. She's happy with me. This is what I call a Wild Wild West new community, right? We all got our like, we're all packing. We're all packing on some level. When okay, stop. Hammer time. Your intimate relationship with the invisible world is being called upon right now as you enter unfamiliar environments and situations. It's time to commune with the great goddess, the aspect of the conscious universe in her most collaborative form. The world then becomes your oracle as it opens up and communicates everything you need in the form of signs, omens, and messages. Oh, men's. Oh, man, oh, man. Oh, man, I feel like a woman. She's Nightwing. She's Canadian-y. Now is the time to pay attention to synchronicities, especially if they have Canada in them. And the moments when logic and reason fail to give you the full picture. Exactly. Don't try to hold on to logic and reason, but ask for more syncs and you'll get that. You'll get the syncs that make no sense, but you won't find logic and reason. I'm going to clear my throat because I have to say Mesopotamian. Goddess Ishtar reminds you of the time in her ancient temples when her priestesses served as oracles, communing with Goddess and imparting wisdom to the people who sought guidance. Look at everything in your life as an opportunity for communion, losing the need for self-centeredness. Exactly. At this point, it's not hip to say or think you're a lone wolf. It's kind of cool to start seeing fractals of yourself in everybody. So, right? Lone wolf. Okay. No, you're not. Because every lone wolf fractal that you think you have is in someone else. You just go and find your people. Find your people. Find your people. Your people are finding you, and, you know, sometimes you're not even being nice to them. Your people are right in front of you, and they're being nice to you, and you're not. It's the shedding of the programs. We get it, but look at everything in your life as an opportunity for communion, losing the need for self-centeredness, connecting to Source in a sacred, intimate way. You will not pray on your knees as a supplicant. It's not about that. You engage the great goddess as a partner in co-creation, participating in the making of worlds. That's what I said earlier. Boom, popcorn. I said, or I wrote, I can't remember. We're not here to sit on the sidelines and eat popcorn. You know, that's the Ascension myth. We're building the new world, dudes. It's not about crumbling down anymore. It's about just making up the new stuff. That's it. That's it. It's so easy. Being cheesy. You engage the great goddess as a partner in co-creation, participating in the making of worlds. No, I didn't. No one needs to rescue you when you act empowered, aware, and awake to the wondrous miracle you're a part of. Got a hair. There's that one dangly one. One of these hairs is just a little longer or looser than the others. I'm going to read the alignment message of Ishtar, because if you're going to pull. She didn't get pulled. She fell to my lap. So you're going to have Ishtar fall at your lap on Easter. Then you might as well read the alignment message and do the full circle job, right? When you refuse to see the signs, it can ultimately take you down a path you don't even want to be on. When red flags indicate something is not quite right, it is not a sign to jump in with both feet. It's actually saying this is not for you. This is not yet. This is to be revealed. If you choose to move forward stubbornly, you could find yourself back in an old lesson you'd rather not face. When you are attached to an outcome and unaware to see the other options, you might say, the oracle said this wasn't in my best interest, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm not gonna lie, I get a gold star at that. I do. I'm really good at, I'm gonna go do it anyway. Oh, shit. Here we go again on my own. The truth is that the goddess Ishtar is offering this alignment task for you now. Trust that the wisdom in the universe will provide with perfect form. Trust that the universe will provide with the perfect form in divine timing. This means you might have to wait for a while. Reconnect with your partnership with the goddess and trust you will not be left behind. This connection is at the core. Oh, I like that word. C-O-R-E, the core of everything. Apple core. What other core? Core. Emoji King, you bought scratch cards for gifting today? Are you going to just throw them in the wind, or do you have specific people you're gifting them to, Emoji King? Prowling, purring, wolves howling. Yeah, that was a double as well. So the Egypt and the Celtic. Chase, right on. You're off to South Dakota today? That's awesome, dude. Richmond says, thanks, emoji. That reminds me, I forgot to get mine. I will write it on my hand. Yeah, Danny, moon shaping, eh? You get it. Boom. There's a sink. Oh, I'm only 20 minutes behind. I gotta catch up. Emoji King, I just bought avocado toast at Dunkin' Donuts for the Michelle. Yay! Old man, harvest moon, yum. You can eat. Oh, I get it. Which moon? I love the music made when Neil Young was with Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Same. I love all of the eras of him. I will spike you. I will avocado spike you. The secret of avocado is to mush it up and stick it with anything. Really, in a way.
I made yours.
Oh,
You really need to mix it up. It has a lot of white, like all of them, that you need to mix up. But here.
Oh my gosh. That's just perfect.
It would be darker. But you have to add flour, a little bit of flour on the end.
Okay.
So it's not wet and it's not sticky. Because it's flour and water to make the Play-Doh, and then you need more flour than water. So when you add paint, it kind of counts as a liquid and it makes it sticky. So you have to add more flour.
Yeah. It's really beautiful. It could
It
not
matches
be
with
more.
the cards.
Yeah, it could not be more perfect. You're writing, I do love guacamole. It actually is in tandem with what we're talking about, because we're talking about avocados, and you know, this looks like a mushed up avocado with mayonnaise. I don't care where you are.
You're
It
gonna
does.
have to mix it too.
Yeah, I'm on my way to mixing it. I'm just kind of enjoying the whole flow of what flow is, right? It's a little shivery.
I'm making more. I'm
It's
upset
beautiful,
at
eh,
this
Emoji
point.
King? Hey, Modib, Easter tacos. Witch Moon. Oh my god, you say the word fake lashes. I'm not sure I should read that. It scares me sometimes. Witch Moon. My daughter came over and tried to put on fake lashes. It was so funny. They ended up everywhere but her eyes. She's too beautiful to wear that stuff. I did that once. Some things you just gotta try once, right? I had to try it to see what it was gonna be like. Looked pretty cool. Looked pretty
Walk
cool.
out.
It felt at first it felt it was like playing dress up and including my eyeballs. Yeah, when I took them off at night, I was scared to cry in fear so that I wouldn't fuck up whatever, like, you know, was taking them off. It ended that they were just like you know, it was like taking off a pantyhose. I could hardly, you know, there was no feeling of it. It was a perfect consistency for the one and only time you're gonna try something. And when I had them in front of the sink, I was looking down and it just freaked me out so bad that, of course, I left it right there to freak out whoever else was in the bathroom because we were at a wedding. So, you know, my family, everybody else, we had bunked up. I can't even remember at this point. But, so I just left them there. I think I wanted to keep them as a souvenir to make crafts, but it just freaked me out. My DNA was on it, so I did bring it home and do something with it, though. My eyeball DNA, too, eh? Fucking freaky. It's one of those things, like, I still can't believe I did that of my own free will. Because that's the only way it kind of is going to happen. That moment, eh? Where your daughter's hand... Hey, Danny, your daughter's handing out like fucking eyebrows to everybody, and you say, "Can I have some?" Not eyebrows, but eyelashes. You say, "Can I have some?"
They actually make fake eyebrows.
And she's like, "What?" And she thinks I was joking, but I was like, "Well, if my mom's doing it and she's like survived, I kind of want to try it now, just that one time, because my mom did it, and she was okay. After 10 minutes, she was like." You know, okay. Amy does it all the time. So I knew she survived. Like the track rate was getting better and better of like eyes not exploding and becoming all pulpy. But I was paranoid sometimes. I'm not going to lie. I don't do stuff there. But I had to try it. I have not very many cool pics. I think I only have one picture left. And I'm actually looking to the side. So it's kind of cool because it looks like, you know, like I look all like, ah. I actually did stuff to my face today to accentuate something. Accentuate. I can't even say accentuate. I was very like delicate-y too in that way because I was scared to go like this because I only ever do that. At one point I did rip a little bit of it off and I was like, "Amy, come help me. I'm kind of flapping. It's freaking me out." So she came to help me. Boom. 1208 smoke signals. 1208 smoke signals. I was just thinking about Tantu Cardinal. The actress. Thanks for writing that. Smoke signals. That movie's a classic. I forget the characters' names and there's expressions that just naturally flow from me that I don't tag anymore to where I got it from. It just slips out of me. That come from smoke signals. But I can't just say like, "Oh, I say this because I watched that." It's a natural flow. It's like when somebody will just that realization of where something comes from. I can't stop playing with it. It's like magically delicious with my hands. Look at that, eh? Enjoy your day, Genevieve, and your Play-Doh, Lily Play-Doh. Thanks, you too, Modib. Have a good day. I'm going to read Ellen Patterns. I've been on for 58 minutes. It's 12:18. I stopped giggling, so all of a sudden I'm cold because the door's open. I'm actually going to take a second because I'm caught up anyways. I won't feel far behind. Just, yeah, I need to, just a minute. Oh shit, it's begun. Okay. I didn't notice, but I'm just seeing 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, it's 1, 2, 2, 3 on the 4th. 12:23 on the 4th. Yeah, I won't be streaming very long. I just checked the temperature outside to see if I could actually just like boom pivot outside. it just doesn't seem, I don't know, doesn't seem feasible for my body right now. I want to keep the flow of that they fell together. And oh my god, where's my Play-Doh? And I gotta put it somewhere. Just in time, dude. Hang on. Hey dude, happy all that stuff that other people do, that we already ate McDonald's and like snarf chocolate and maybe do something today. Wanna come to the beach with us later?
I have to at 1, but I'll come talk to you about it. I'm gonna come up to wait.
We're going at like 3.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'll come up in a second.
Is it okay? I'm doing a stream. Are you okay? Is everything okay?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask if I could come up before I tutor.
Of course you can.
Yeah. I was just gonna talk to you about whatever you're talking
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I get it. Yeah. I thought you meant you had something that was up about tutoring. I get it. Yes, of course. I love you.
Okay, see you in a bit.
Yep.
I ran out of really colors that I liked, so I did black.
Oh, that's perfect.
Now it's gray, kind of, because you need to add flour after it. Otherwise, it'll be a steady mess.
Exactly.
Where did you put yours? Put it in here.
Oh, please, could you?
Yeah.
It's already, because it's not
Yeah,
hot
see?
anymore. It goes so fast. You know what you could do, please? Go get a good this size layer of saran wrap to just like, it doesn't have to be perfectly, but just to put less air. The less air touches it, the better it's gonna be.
I'm making sure they don't touch each other,
Mm-hmm.
so they don't mix. 'Cause you never want that.
Hey Mike, I don't do the happy whatever day that people want to call it day today, but I do Ishtar, and you know, she just happened to come out. Communion. Oh my god.
What?
Nothing. Just a text coming in. Ellen Patterns also came out at the same time, and they both fell out of the deck, so I'm gonna keep them in tandem. Ellen Patterns. Have you noticed patterns in your life that lead to positive experiences? Developing positive habits introduces new patterns into the fabric of reality and will support your dreams as they take form in the material world. It takes awareness and discipline to make this happen, but you can do it. It's time to allow the experience of a new happiness. If you do, the Celtic goddess of patterns and paths, Ellen will show you a new way to your dreams. All manner of miracles are possible. Now's the time to build the bridges across any divides with others that have temporarily separated you. Your path is clear. The way will be shown to you as you make new choices for your life, with the goddess known as Ellen of Ways as your happy guide. The W-A-Y, the way. I put that in the title yesterday on many levels, eh? Many levels. Alignment message. Familiar patterns show up when you fall asleep at the wheel of your life and when you expect things to be a certain way out of habit. Whatever conditions are reoccurring for you right now, you're being invited to see them as an opportunity to move beyond the limits of your expected disappointment and habitual behavior and reactions.
They took a bunch of
If you
pictures of you.
Aw, see, they did a photo shoot with the cat. They would be happy to see at least one pic of you with the cat that looks like Easter, because it was all Eastery. Whatever. If you don't want to repeat a lesson and find yourself, no, hang up. If you do what you have always done, then you can expect the same patterns to continue. If you don't want to repeat a lesson or find yourself back on the same path with the same people, same conditions and results, then you must choose to do, think, and act and be different. Ellen of Ways offers this alignment task. Make a commitment to change your way. Choose to allow for new paths to be explored. It's time to take a look at your need to always wonder if the other shoe will drop and how to remain in familiar territory although you're not content. Ellen will show you the way out. You just need to want to follow. Follow the Pied Piper. What is the Pied Piper? Your sinks, man. Follow your sinks. They lead the way. Follow your shivers and your giggles. They lead the way. The rest is just... Right? How's your day going, Mike? Hi, Al. Where are you guys now? I just finished reading Ellen, but Ishtar. Ishtar came out at the same time, Al. A lot of plane action today. Leaving Orlando. A lot of plane action today. Okay. Right on, my Skies 5D. It's pretty good. Gonna have a YouTube meetup today, 4/4. Open up the door. Right on. Needs to get done for sure, Mike. Really does. ET8 at home, 9 p.m. tonight. Right on. How many hours is that for you? Because I'm not sure with all the time zones and stuff how to calculate that in my head. So if you say how many hours is left for you till 9 p.m. tonight, that would be more clear to me. I think we're, I don't know, you know what I mean? Time zone wise, that stuff that is about the numbers, I guess, in a way, for me later. $10. Thank you. Boom. Do you have the video? I would watch it just to see. It's nice to see the fractals, come together. Oh my gosh. Hi, sweetie. Delaney Pearl Jones. Hi, honey. How are you? 12:33. Double threes. You come in.
1, 2, 3. Wait 1 minute, and it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
I'm watching it because I have the timer app. 20 seconds.
Happy Rabbit Day indeed. I don't say the Easter word, but I do say the Ishtar.
10 seconds.
And Ishtar came up. Well, she fell out earlier with Ellen, right?
3, 2, 1.
I love the balance with the Ellen.
Officially 1, 2, 3, 4. Mom.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4 on the 4th. That's like double doors. Grab them. 44. 12:34 on the 4th. 44. That's not even 144. That's 244 and 344. And I just pulled a 55. So hey,
Ooh,
1,
the
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice
1, 2,
numbers.
3, 4, 5, 5.
My Skies 5D. I watched a subscriber's video for about 2 years ago that said identical to your message yesterday, Genevieve. Nice. That's awesome, Mike. If you link the video, I'll check it out for sure. The fractals of us and the just full circles of a lot of stuff is coming in fast and just fast. The accelerated pace of clicks is just I don't know, it's accelerated. Snake Spirit, 5 and 5. 5 and 5 is 10. 10 is 1. Start again. Time to heal. All of us need healing at times. When Snake Spirit appears, it's time to repair, renew, and replenish yourself and your vulnerable heart. Self-care and maintenance work. What the hell? Self-care and maintenance work
I found a better one.
are needed now so that your vitality can arise. You found another one? Oh, that one's perfect. It's got 2 sections. Give yourself the space to nourish your own well-being. Vulnerability is necessary for friendships and partnerships to work, which means all of us will have tender emotions at times. Be gentle with yourself and others now. Shed the past and step into a new way of being. That's double being, following the same stuff, right? Shed the past and step into a new way of being. For vitality, the V is rising within you.
And black.
This might be a good time to honor the work you have done to heal, grow, and repair any damage within you. See yourself as you are now, not as you were. That's part of the thing, right? It's really beautiful, all this, do the self-care and maintenance work, but it's just an aha click to really be proud. Like, be proud of the work and the stuff.
Also, why didn't
Flip
I
the
know?
script around and accelerate into a momentum of it's not about whatever happened. The letting go of the baby blanket of having a story. Once you shed your story, the fractals of every part of every story you've ever lived is within us. We all have a fractal of a part of your story. We are all the stories blended together as a puzzle piece. So when you stop seeing yourself as the lone wolf energy, that I'm unique, I'm the only one that's ever lived this, and you realize that no one will ever have lived it the same way, but there's a fractal of every piece you've ever lived within someone else that had to heal as well, to bring in the momentum of shedding the skin to build new stories. Celebrate together how far you've come in all of your healing journey. No, if you're there, as long as I'm not running around, you're fine. I can move it too. Like, here, just go by. I'm blocking you. Respect. You don't have to. I get
They
it.
can't see us.
I tilted it so that you don't. Like, I swear, your legs. If you do weird stuff with your knees, it's possible there could be. Even then.
Yeah, they can see your legs.
Don't look
but-
over my shoulders. That's it. Don't look over the shoulder.
Okay.
Oh, look, Mom. Look at her.
I'm looking, Mom. Look, Mom. Look, Mom. Oh.
I want one.
Why do you need a kitchen island? No.
You want your own desk or something. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys talk amongst yourselves and let
Okay.
me celebrate
Play-Doh.
together how far you've all come in your healing journey and all you have created. Unburden yourself of anything
we
that no
made
longer
this one
supports
black as
wellness.
gray 'cause I ran
Can you
out
just
of
turn down your
colors.
voice a bit so we're not competing together?
So-
Unburden yourself of anything that no longer serves, supports wellness, prosperity, positive relationships, and well-being, and open the door.
I don't like the feeling.
I don't know how many times we've said door in a little bit, but door.
And then this one's a little
for
crusty
healing
because
to
I left it
occur.
out overnight.
I'm going to read the protection message. No matter how much you might have lost or how you have
And
been
then the purple one,
disappointed,
this one, my
you are called
favorite.
by Snake Spirit to shed the past and
The blue one
practice
and the purple one
practice
was just
radical
together.
self-acceptance. Only by forgiving yourself can you move on, regardless of whether anyone else is ready for the healing. Stop holding on to needing to explain, validate,
You don't
justify.
even really have to
It's
answer.
done. Unless it happened yesterday and you're mending a fence from yesterday, there's certain bridges that it's not about the talking of it. It's about the inner release of forgiveness.
You don't even like it.
When your tender new skin first becomes exposed, you might feel uncomfortable. Love yourself and remain exposed and vulnerable anyways. You have been weak, but now you're becoming strong and developing wisdom, and you'll do better in the future. Snake Spirit reminds you that hearts can be so easily wounded, and apologies and amends go a long way. And apologies and amends is not about recycling the stories and you don't have to rehash it. That's where we're stuck. We want to explain everything that happened. No. Heal it within yourself. Make amends. By bringing in a new timeline. I don't care. And I know this. People need witness to certain things. I get that. But you can't take witness or demand witness from somebody who's not willing to give it to you. You can't demand witness from someone who can't give it to you or won't. Healing your stories about why you're sorry is your inner work to do. It has nothing to do with anybody else. Being in a timeline where somebody months and months and months and months and months and months on end wants to rehash what happened for a year when we're 3 months into a new year, that's the manipulation of trying to stay in an old timeline. That's not making apologies and amends, and certainly not acting new ways. Remember, it is the one who has been wounded who often has the greatest power to help others heal.
Can I have the rest of the cinnamon then?
Yes, you can.
Amy, did I mention those Play-Dohs?
I'm going to talk a little bit about what Aquarius is, what's the deal with Aquarius, what are the positives, what are the negatives, because there's both, what can you watch
I
out
thought you meant somebody like that talk like I do, you know what I mean? I don't think I'll be able to watch all of that. So if there's anything she said that you want to just sum up for me, Mike, especially right now, I'm staying away from a lot of the planet stuff. Like unless somebody like Danny yesterday sent me something about the dog moon, sending me like just the stuff, certain things. But especially right now, I'm staying away from certain things of just man-based knowledge of astrological certain things, because that's part of the programs as well. So meaning for myself, who me is, me. I've never followed a certain path of things already, and I'm staying away from it right now. You too, Danny? Exactly. It's all about the inner knowing, the connection, and I won't, because it's just, that's just the thing. It's just like somebody thinking 12:44 on the 4th. That thing, right? Where just because it's part of the programs. And if you don't think it's part of the programs and you're going to tell me the astrology and all this stuff and all the stuff isn't, then don't ask why some people are, are still having psychic attacks and manipulated in certain ways. It's because within the community, once numbers and everything are validated, people think they are spelling things to people, therefore they are on a certain level because of the connections that we have. So the letting go of labels of I am this and I am that, therefore I have this or I do that and this and that is part of the shedding. You can't bring your labels with you. You just are what you are, and it just radiates itself. You can't validate and justify I have PTSD, I am ADD, I am this, I am that. Those things don't exist. So those are the things that were the things that made us the amalgam of who we are now. We have certain tendencies that are just there to like help us find each other because we recognize each other in certain things. But you can't bring your labels with you. You can't bring your country with you as an identifier mark. You can still keep it with you. It's a part of you, but it's not. No borders means no borders. No possessions means no possessions. What is the possessions? The labels we put on ourselves and that we are righteously holding on to. I am an empath, therefore I feel, therefore everything's going to bring me to my knees. Blah, blah, blah. It's all labels. It doesn't matter what it is anymore. There are no narcissists. There are no sheep. There are no they. There's people healing everywhere. There's people healing everywhere. We make communication, communion. Wow, double. 2 cards again. I don't know where Ishtar and all those chicks went. Oh, there they are. All those chicks. Ishtar and all those chicks. It was just Ishtar and Ellen, but hey. Oh, I put the one backwards. Of course I did. Here. A little bit of ginger energy. The red catty. Where's true? Claim your independence. 1 and 3 is 13. Porcupine spirit. Time for the beginner mind. I'm going to reflect also the fact that Ishtar... Fuck, I don't have enough fingers. I need props. I need props or something. I want to just point out... Oh my gosh. I'm going to use the couch as a prop. Oh, this is not a fancy fucking streamy. So look, I wanted to get it in flow, but how the green flows and the hair is the same, and how this is the same, right? I do believe I'm going to read these for the words and activations of it, and unless I'm activate and flow, I'm gonna be done. 13, cat spirit, claim your independence. When the cat spirit meows, she's calling you to claim your independence and allow for some space between you and others in your life. The only way you can grow in all your relationships now is to have a healthy sense of self-respect and self-worth. Excuse me. The 8th fire. The only way you can grow in all your relationships now is to have a healthy sense of self-respect and self-worth. When you walk with dignity, knowing who you are, self-aware and willing to grow, trusting the value you bring to the world will mirror this back to you. The Lioness Ra. How are you, Elf herself? How's it going, sweetie? Thinking about you lots this morning in the bestest way ever, sweetie. When you say no to codependency and enmeshment, live and let live, and practice taking risks as you wander into new territory for you, Cat Spirit rejoices. She is here to urge you to let your independent, what's with my tongue, independent spirit roam free. It's like I'm sliding into another accent that I haven't really used before. I don't know if you guys notice how that will happen, that fluctuation of like how I pronounce stuff, but it's very strange. Protection message. This may be the time you're facing some unpredictable situations. Are you hesitant to take a risk? Too cautious to jump into something new because you fear you can't trust yourself? Cat Spirit is saying go for it because you will land on your feet. If nothing seems like it's going according to plan, there's no reason to worry. Cat Spirit loves to mix it up, and these seeming upsets actually bring you to the wondrous and unexpected opportunities. Get ready to pounce, as you might be called to jump into something new at a moment's notice. At this time, your instincts are keen and your intuition is sharp. Remember, temporary failure does lead to spectacular success, so embrace the adventure. You are sure-footed and can trust yourself. Exactly, Danny. Time to speak in silence. Boom. Yeah. Upcoming is the new spells that are being planted. Exactly, all for self. And a part of that, the planting and the blooming of that right now is what we all choose to do in our every, you know, yeah, the manifesting. What are we manifesting? I'm not at the right page. 48. 48. Yeah, I like this one so much. It's got a little, right? Speaking of beginner mind, shout out Kiki, Kirsten, Lightwave Harmonics, and Jansu, Janice. Porcupine Spirit, 48. 4 and 8 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. Those numbers align with every card that's been pulled. Right? When Porcupine Spirit calls your name, you're being asked to adopt a beginner's mind and to approach old situations with innocence and curiosity. The old confining stories don't have a hold on you anymore. And that's the thing. If you really kind of breathe in and kind of scope out your situation, most of you is not even into the role of playing it out the way you played it out. Meaning first of all, it's usually if you're in resistance, it's usually hurting physically by this point. Because at this point, those of us in like a mostly always high frequency, meaning we're not choosing fear as often as we can, we're aligned, and we have certain physical pains passing through sporadically, right? And sometimes it's not even pain, but it's just awarenesses of how strong the energies are and the fluctuations of the energy. So meaning people in complete alignment are waking up, going to the bathroom, and passing out on the bathroom floor. So imagine someone in resistance. How does it feel right now? Add to the resistance someone who's using spirits to try to tone down. Is that like a little plane thing?
It's a saw.
Right on. That's a saw.
She's using a saw.
That's beautiful. First time I saw, so I didn't recognize what it was in like the city setting. I thought it was like a little air thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So yeah, the trying to use the same patterns is like turning against. You can't resist. It's amplified. If I'm here doing a live stream and it's so amplified, the synchronicities that we're talking about avocados and somebody's eating an avocado. If I say, give it to me, baby, somebody is listening to it in their own kitchen at the same time. That's how flow we are. So once you've seen, you can't go back. So once you're bathing in this, if you're watching me, you know, you're bathing in all of this. That's it. You can't. So the resistance of it, your body, first of all, can't keep on sustaining the resistance of it, because some people are manifesting, we're talking like high level, you're not choosing the timeline, you're not being vulnerable, you're not allowing yourself to open up. They're manifesting like major hospital stays and major things. You know, the heart chakra is still opening whether you're in resistance or not. So it turns into, you know, something else. It's still, your body's still in activation mode whether you want it to be or not. If you are on a free will path where you've chosen to ascend,
55.
Can I pause it first?
you know, like you already chose, your higher self already chose. It's your higher self guiding you. The resistance of staying in the stories is you keeping yourself back. There's nobody crushing you down, you know. That's part of the blame shame game. It's not working anymore to blame and shame. What's working, what elevates people, and that's why we're doing these sustained streams as much as we can everywhere, is to show, if you jump in on board, you're going to find comfort. You're going to find it. It's real. We're showing it all the time. Yes.
Could Maddie come? Could we go get her and she come with us for a good walk on the beach?
If we're gonna go get Maddie, she's in Callander, then we'll go to Callander Beach.
Okay, cool.
Sure. You know what I mean? That just, what?
She'll come back with us.
Are we
Yeah.
still down to the rock beach?
Can we plan later? Like right now? Like, okay, let's tell everybody where we're going. Anybody want to come pick rocks with us? Join us on Nipissing. Let's go. Well, you're bringing a friend. Why can't I? Right? Was I done reading this?
No.
Did I even start?
No.
Shit.
Is it the cat spirit?
No, I think I'm done. The cat, I know I'm done. Honey. Danny says honey dripping. Honey, queen bee's nest dripping. Yeah. Love light. Was it even sleep for me last night, or just a night of angelic filled lights and Christ lights and multicolored bliss, out dream state divinity? Yeah, I get it, love light. I totally do. When I did sleep, I dreamed. The only thing I really remember, unless somebody so chooses to write something and it'll trigger my awareness, because that's what happened this morning. Kelly Ryan O'Brien, I gotta share it. I don't care. It's public knowledge. Like, it's not like I'm sharing a lifelong fucking secret. You know, unlocking Pandora's box. Kelly Ryan O'Brien woke up, like, has no didn't have electricity. Only 41 houses were affected. And she was one of them. But I dreamed I didn't have electricity and the hydro went out. My first thought in my dream was, oh no, I don't have water. Then I realized, oh, I do. So I went back to sleep, not caring that I had no electricity. But it wasn't me. It was Kelly. So I didn't really look at my stuff before I came in. I'm not sure if her answer is going to be like, dude, I had no water, or dude, I always have water. Right? I'm not sure where we're at in her answer of that, but... So yeah, connected dream state. I mean, me here dreaming me got no hydro, but 41 people in Michigan somewhere have no fucking hydro, and it happens to be her. You gotta love it. Life is full of surprises hiding in plain sight. Looking at the world afresh with new eyes can help you find what you've been seeking, whether it's a relationship, an opportunity, or evidence that you have all that you need right now to co-create what you desire. Who knew? Porcupine asks you to be playful and have a childlike curiosity. What time, Amy, are you coming back? How long are you?
You guys said you were gonna go around 3?
Yeah.
Well, I tutor until like 1:32.
Yeah, so when you come back, you'll just change if you want and Yeah, you'll evolve into new clothes. You don't have to change. I love you the way you are. Just evolve into new clothes if you want, and then we'll go right after. So, okay, I got more time than I thought then. If I want to. There's so much waiting for you that you have yet to discover. And that's the thing, eh? After the, like, oh, I learned all this and the world is yucky and it's about they and that and them and that, you flip into the other thing of like, whoa, I'm kind of here to discover all the gifts and play, right? Like, play with it. Protection message. Are you feeling prickly and defensive lately? Assuming you will be hurt before you've even seen any sign that such a thing and reaction is called for. Perhaps it's the old sense of guilt and shame that's causing you to be cynical and wary when you were meant to be open and curious. Self-protection is a good thing, but you might be protecting yourself from something that will not actually harm you, but instead brings you the abundance, happiness, and love you desire. Remember your innocence. Remember your innocence. Remember your innocence. Loves you. And you will see what you've been overlooking. Porcupine quills are filled with water, with air, allowing the porcupines to float in water. And now is the time to let your innocent nature keep you a buoyant. Love that word, buoyant. Right? Buoy. Thanks, Chase. Love light shining. Have a super day. Offer self. We just did a video on this of fear and the energetic waves. Right on Alpha Self if you want to take the time, if you're still here, to link it. If anyone doesn't have your channel that's coming through and it's there, that would be awesome, sweetie. Danny, 9, boom, 79171979. Big Nick's in the house. Milky. Yeah. Thanks for saying it, Danny. We needed that. Yeah. It's beyond be young. It is beyond be young. It's the fountain of youth. It really is. Love light. I'm just living in a dimensional bliss out, and that's what I'm trying to understand. Yeah. Don't try to understand that. Just flow with it, sweetie. It's when we try to just enjoy it. Enjoy it and let it just bloom. Everybody knows. Emperor's heart. Now for self. Smoking a turkey breast in the smoker today. Nice, sweetie. Smoke is good. I would wish to have a fire today, but it's not possible. Chase, Danny. You'd be so right. We are 8 waves, everlasting, infinite of the divine feminine goddess and the creator of creation. We is the unicorns. Yeah. 1301. Danny, I love you and I, corns.
I'm gonna miss yours.
Your cup runneth over, Danny. That's beautiful. Thanks for sharing. Danny Skylark. 1302. My cup runneth over. Drink and enjoy the love from my heart. Thanks, sweetie. Can you hear the crows still? I can't stay in here. I can't. It's driving me bonkers. What's my battery at? I'm gonna lose my battery. 17%. Let's go waste 17% battery outside, guys. And I say waste. Let's go invest. Watch my word. Let's go invest 17% battery outside, guys.
I'm making a burger.
Yeah.
The blue is the meat.
Oh, yeah.
Going outside?
Yeah, I can't handle this. I can't. There we go. That's better. It's a little cold. That's what layers are for, right? Yeah, Danny, we all outside. Right on. Yeah, what's the point? It's driving me nuts at my back. I can't see the screen because I turned down the brightness. If I miss comments, double them up. It's just because I can't see one of the screens. I work with double screens to try to not miss comments. Long story, it's how the app works. But there. Danny says, I'm going to see my cousins later for Easter dinner. Oh, that's awesome, Danny. Cool. We're in lockdown, so we won't be going anywhere. Easter goes right over my head. It's Ishtar. Families spend time together, I guess, but it's not about that for me. I have Lily Rose, so what it's about for me is not really on the front burner anyways, but I can still integrate and do as whatever for myself. We're in lockdown again, so for a month apparently. So it's more on the 7th. I can't get to my son for his birthday, and that's like a given, whether I want to or he has time or not. We won't. So, and I say that, I haven't been with my son on his birthday for so many years. It really is part of the cycle of us. It's not, you know, like, not at all. That's not the kind of mother that I am either. You know what I mean?
God. I thought
Danny
that was gonna
says,
be
let the
way
sun
higher.
kiss your faces. I'm doing it the opposite angle because otherwise I wouldn't be able to see anything at all. If I put my sunglasses on, the layer of my sunglasses makes it I can't read my phone. So back to the sun. I can feel it on my neck. I can feel it. Sorry, dude. I can feel him on my neck. So that's nicer out here for me right now. Vitamins equals vitality at a minimum, says Chase. Yeah, that V. I said about the V earlier. Right on. for Self. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. We honor you. Thank you, L for Self. I'll keep the flame going for you. Thank you. Yeah. Danny,
Blue's
always a
doing
flame,
good.
right?
Lettuce.
Yeah, I am known for having flame as much as I can year round. You know what I mean? I've taught people to have a fire alone and not wait to have a long weekend. Most people wait to have other people around and a long weekend and a reason to drink to have a fire. And I've taught a lot of people to just sit back, light a fire either on their own, which is rare, the people who have and do it, but to at least take the time with family or in couple time to light a fire without
Black is
waiting for
gonna
other
be
people,
cheese.
right? You don't have to wait one long weekend. If you have a fire pit, use it all the time, even for an hour or two, instead of waiting for the one special time.
Ta-doo! Okay,
Can I eat that?
No.
I asked for food earlier, I think.
No.
Can I show it? Are you showing it?
Yeah, I'm sewing it.
Burger time, dudes.
I squeezed into a corner. Alright, so purple is the bun, black is the cheese, and then blue is the meat, and then green is lettuce. I can't even see the screen. Are you there? I literally can't see the screen. You don't need to. So, let's take this all apart because I do not want to mix any. There. Black, green, blue, purple. Okay, let's mix this black because it's still not black.
Just can't even.
What?
I don't know. Something passed through earlier. Not sure if it's what it is. Danny, I can't remember if I've specifically heard your poem of Ishtar. If you want to share it here again, if you know where it is or the title of your vid, if you have it, Danny, that would be awesome.
Look at how pretty that is in the sun.
You know what I mean? My memory would be triggered by starting the vid and then seeing you and like, okay, I saw that, like me remembering, or the words that you flow.
Look at how pretty that is.
That is
in the
so
sun.
gorgeous.
Just that angle in the sun.
I'm glad you chose to do a black one. It looks gorgeous. I love gray. Gray is one of my favorite colors.
It is black, but once you add the flower on top, it turns gray. So.
Chase, I don't really understand lockdowns. We traveled during lockdowns half across the country, and he's not stopped, and he told me can't. It's like believing a rumor. Indeed. On one side, it's to protect people from being in a timeline they're not meant to be in on a certain aspect. So that's where self-choices come in. When we know we're meant to be somewhere, we can go. But when we know we're meant to stay somewhere, we're listening to our true north. So it becomes, it helps, right? It becomes a helper for people. So certain people, like here in Ontario, for example, we keep having like, boom, it keeps coming back. But that's because certain workers are in place where, hey, they went back to work for 2 weeks and then they're back. So they're the light people who are doing the in and out. Or for someone like me,
ice cream cone.
I don't have running timelines where I do certain things, but it makes it that I can't open new timelines because I can't say yes to things on a certain level unless I know, like, boom, that's it. Yes, I'm going, or yes, I know I'm supposed to go that way, right? So lockdown for us right here, we can go and drive in any direction. I just talked to somebody yesterday. When I was standing and doing a vid, I ended up stopping it because a random stranger came up to me and didn't even give me the chance to see him and started talking to me. That's how, you know, me was yesterday. And even now, you know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't even shock me that somebody who hasn't spoken to me since I moved here would all of a sudden be coming up the steps, even if they heard me talking. That's how, but, you know, I was literally, you know, people say, like, blah, 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 sheep and people around. Dude, I'm standing there filming the sky, minding my own business, not looking to, like, anything. And the conversation started before I even had a chance to realize I was starting a conversation with someone. That's how people are seeking the conversations. Turned out to be somebody with like a French accent that was from Toronto. And I say French, but French from France, which is different language and different tone and way they speak. I'm French Canadian, and I speak French Canadian in my slang, and so I kept my tone of how I speak. I didn't start to speak his way, because that's what a lot of French Canadians will do. They'll start to speak more with the words, but I kept the patois of what I have inside, kind of because he was coming from Toronto to have the experience of here, and I was in flow, so I'm not gonna sit there and try to talk like him, even if I can, you know what I mean? But he's from Toronto, and they were like out sightseeing, you know, like, yeah, he had his mask on when he came out of the car. They were like basically dispensary shopping. He's like, you know, we decided to stop at this one because it just seems that because it's on the highway, there's a lot of people coming through. And I was like, you chose the best one. If you would have went into North Bay, the quality of the service is not the same. And it's not that it's bad, but it's more intimate at the place that he chose. The people that go in, they could choose to come back in a month, and the way they'd be greeted would be different. So I was like, your instinct was spot on to come here. But yeah, Chase, he was from hours away, and they were just road tripping the same way they usually would, sleeping at a bed and breakfast, and we're in lockdown.
There's a cherry on
So the
top.
lockdown has its various limitations and stuff, but people aren't limited. I don't know. So people who are on a fear-based path are taking it tragically in a different way and using it as a way to react. But someone like me is like, I'm understanding that from the perspective of the timelines that me and Lily Rose are on, we are meant to stay here and be us, because there's nowhere else to go on a certain level right now anyways. Does that make sense? Were you there when I played the song, Chase? Yeah, I think I played it twice. Thank you for letting me. Sweetie, I have missed you so much, my girl. Me's been praying to see you and have a check-in, candied cupcakes. Me shit you not. I've been slamming Michigan for you. Slamming arrows to Michigan, like with love and light for you. Candied cupcakes. Happy Easter. I haven't even said the word Easter really today except for you. I love you forever in bunches of never-ending love. Me too. I've missed you. I reached out to you in comments in certain places just to say like, peekaboo, me freaking love you. I don't know if you ever got them or seen them. Skype me up, sweetie. We need to start freaking talking. Blast some energy of us. Unite, please. My email is my Skype. I'm on Instagram. Are you on Instagram? Me need you. Me do. I still haven't touched a bow since even ever we talked about it before. I know. It's just not meant to be right now. Maybe it's because the first time I shoot again, it's when we're together, sweetie.
I made some more bubbles.
I'm so excited that you're here.
I made some more bubbles because it was running out.
It's the same feeling as like when you came to the chat, Chase, and you guys are both from Michigan, right? Thank you, Elf for Self. The video is still uploading, but here's the link to my channel. Al, Genevieve, would you please talk in French Canadian for a minute? What would I talk about?
Ooh, pull the card.
Si je décide de parler en québécois, je sais pas qu'est-ce que je pourrais dire, mais je vais tirer une carte. Je vais tirer une carte, puis on va voir qu'est-ce qu'il va y avoir sur la carte.
I know you said pour a lot of times.
Je vais décrire les images, puis les numéros. Puis je vais voir qu'est-ce qui va sortir, là. C'est comme, it's flow, so je sais pas. Je vais parler comme si je parlerais à quelqu'un que je connais. Puis on va faire, je vais faire à semblant que Priscille. Quand Priscille elle rentre, là je suis capable. Je parle en québécois, ça sort tout seul quand Priscille arrive. Fait que je vais faire à semblant que Priscille Lapierre, shout out, est ici, ça va être plus facile. Scream engine. Just shut up. La Rose is doing bubbles. Elle fait des bulles. Des bulles.
Les billes.
Des bulles.
Ouais, non, ça.
Numéro 5. Fini les antiquités. Fini les histoires. On est ici pour faire un autre monde. C'est notre choix.
I can count to 7 in France. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
All for self. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sits. It sits. I don't leave this open.
You're welcome, Al. I'm gonna be really honest with you guys. I'm here for gathering, so unless anybody has any content of anything they want to put up, talk about, or if they have any energies passing through or anything to say, I'm going through a lot of integration and a lot of stuff, and it's not that it's bad or that I need to go and run and hide, but like me sitting here, especially with the sounds and stuff, is like it's beyond words, right? So I don't have words to chit chat alone. I don't. There's either a flow coming out or not. But I need something to bounce off the flow, because otherwise I'm flowing naturally and it's not something I can just, I'm gonna sit here and share, because it's me. It's my flow, right? If that makes any sense at all. So that being said, like, if you have anything you want to put up, put it up now, because clear out the old. The pocket watch. The pocket watch. Chase, I'll be going to Bear Butt Creek, of course,
I'm holding the cat right now.
as my destination. Chase, my grandma lives there and I'm helping her move back to Michigan. Right on. What's your grandma's name, Chase? If that's okay to ask, if you want to share it here. Bear Butt, of course. It's funny because I was just looking at the card thinking there's no bear on the card. I shit you not. Bear Butt, I shit you not. Oh. Chase, you might have started something here. Bear Butt, I shit you not. Yup. And you know what's funny too? Bear Butt, I shit you not. That brings up Sinks, of course. You know. Yesterday, Mountain Rain posted a video about grass. She was watering the grass. So I made jokes about the grass being greener on the other side. They wanted, this is just saying out loud for fun. I wanted to say, but does a bear shit in the woods, or does he come shit on the green grass? But then I didn't, and I annul, because I don't want to say that to manifest a bear. Because this one time we were talking about wild hogs, And it's like, I don't know how that happened, but then all of a sudden the wild hogs were in like Witchmoon's backyard. They got really close.
Atuna matata.
Yeah. Last year I delivered my dream of I can't wait to see an armadillo, and it turns out that Witchmoon's garden kind of had armadillo issues or visitations sharing all summer to the point.
You mean poop?
No, I mean the armadillo ate her pretty much all of her garden. So I try to not say things too loosely because, oh my gosh. Of course it's Wendy. Of course it's Wendy, darling. I kind of knew that on a certain level. Because last night especially, when we went on our drive after I was filming the stuff, when we passed by Wendy's, I was like, where's Wendy? Where's Wendy? So thank you. That was fast. Love you, Chase. Oh, I do that all the time. If you look back at my live streams, I was shouting out last week, where the hell is Peter? Right? Where's Peter? Where's Joseph? I call for Joseph all the time. But I get people, right? I do. When I see, like, when I feel certain names, I do. When I called, am I calling or am I seeing it come? I don't know. But when I said, you know, where's Steve the other day, well, I found Steve, or Steve found me, so, you know, it's real. Jeez, I've been talking about or feeling Ishtar so much today that she's still the first card that fell on my lap. I'm wrapped up in like the Celtic, like Irishy, like Scottish energy all over me, where like bagpipes are coming out of my head, and you guys just probably don't see it. But and Ellen of Way came out too. So 44. We get more 44s, the 5, all the numbers inside, which I'm not going to get, but they're all in the live stream, all flow. You know, seek beauty and you shall find. Let go of the stories, clear out the clutter, and seek beauty. Beauty comes from within. You can't think everything's beautiful outside of yourself till you realize it about you. Everything you think's beautiful outside, you have that too. Oh, for self. Aw, me loves you, sweetie. Doing a happy dance, listening to you speaking French. Yeah. I don't share the French so often in a way, but like I said, when Priscille, one of the things I was saying when I was speaking French, when Priscille Lapierre comes in, I just naturally flow French. It's hard to get myself to stay on track of not going back and forth. Well, I don't. You know, if she writes something and I want to answer in French, I do. It just naturally flows, just as soon as I see her name.
I bit my tooth.
Are you okay?
No.
I think that you are.
Yeah, I
Answer
am.
to what you actually are inside, not the drama llama you want to create, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it bleeding in there?
No.
Chew not so fast so that you don't chunk it out again. It's the second bite that makes it for the day. You are green? Me too, Danny. Yeah. Irish green pots, golden rays. Me is making time, my best friend. This is all for self. Yeah. Thank you. Green. I know. Boom. The Golden Ray is the name of the song I just made, Danny. Yup. And this is the song I played twice, Danny, at the beginning. At the beginning of the stream, I played it twice. I played at the beginning, I put Let It Be on, the Revel, that Revel did. Boom. Michigan Energy too. You know what I mean? The Michigan Energy. Michelle Canham Free was in Michigan Energy last week near Lake Michigan. She brought me because, yeah, she sent me, when she sent me Michigan, I answered her, I said, this feels like a Great Lake to me. And she's like, yeah, it is, sweetie, it's Michigan. And the reason that it felt like a Great Lake to me, and I can't confirm it was a Great Lake, is because Michigan's the only Great Lake I've never really touched. And my DNA is in Michigan because of what flows, but I've never immersed myself or had my hair in Michigan. So if she would have sent me another one, I would have, you know, maybe said this, which Great Lake is it, or specifically which one it was, because I would have known. But I wasn't, you know. It didn't hit me that it was Michigan until, and that was why I wasn't sure, or that I was sure, but I just, it's new to me. I don't know Michigan, right? When you've touched the other bodies of water, you know them. Your memory is in them. Whereas Michigan is the one place, the one lake, the one that I haven't gotten to yet. So. Danny, I date a homeless man from Michigan. What does that mean, Danny? Can't tell where my battery's at. If it all of a sudden cuts out, oh, it's at 10%. Ask and you shall receive. I can't tell what my battery's at. Let's make something appear on your screen. Okay, thanks. I think of all the states, Michigan and Texas is the ones that I have the most connections in. Michigan and Texas. Speaking of Texas, Patton. Haven't seen Patton in a long time in comments and stuff like that. Don't mean he's not around. Know what I mean? I dated a homeless man from Michigan. Then I told him to hit the road, Jack. Yeah. I want to make jokes. He's homeless. Support. Hi. Oh, the pigeons are there. Pigeon butts below. Pigeon butts below. But here's go, Danny. If he's already homeless, he doesn't have far to go to hit the road.
I didn't.
Let me say that in so nice, the best way. But if he's already homeless and you tell him to hit the road, Jack, he doesn't have a long way to go.
This is gonna fall.
Oh man, you realize you have paint all over your neck? If it was red, you would look like you'd been butchered, like a little lamb at the slaughter.
Where?
Well, go look. Here, I don't want this in my hand anymore.
Oh, you mixed it.
Oh yeah.
Perfect now. I was able to wait earlier.
Oh man. I can't slack to get back. You see the cedars beside me if I go like that? They're so beautiful, eh?
Are you done?
In a minute, yeah.
I thought you ended listening for a minute.
L for self. That's exactly as you was not homeless, you was houseless. You have your home all the time, all for self. That's the thing. It's the whole different level, eh, sweetie? Whole different. Many would see me as homeless, yet me as very safe and secure. You are more safer and securer, right? I say right, Danny wrote right. Right. Same with us, Danny, in the way that because we're like not matrixy, we're out of the routines and the stuff. So the limbo holding pattern of like just always be ready and just be, you know, following where you're supposed to be at the time. Okay. Yeah, we've been doing that a long time, eh, Danny? Now for self? Oh my god. But that's the thing. When you can do that, we're already there, right? So that's it. You see them, they're happy, eh, Chase? Yeah. You see the face, guys? See the big face and the big eyes and the big smile? Yeah. That's why I turned it. No matter what, it's safe, right? You get it? Even the trees are smiling at me that it's hard to not feel like really safe with the crow action. You know what I mean? Like that's why I came out, is because being inside and hearing them from away, that far away, is like, no, if I'm gonna get treated to this, I need to like have it as close as possible, right? It's like on the 1st of April, you know, I know I didn't like whine and like say it out loud in my streams every day, like that feeling of when home is coming back to you. But for me, I live in the north. Birds migrate south. So there's parts of me missing all winter. You know, my best friends are gone away for the winter. That's not a joke. It's real. So I didn't presume or assume. I wished, and I still wish, like, you know, I don't care who's gonna like, and the neighbors think it's like, why are the turkey vultures here? May they come if they so choose, or if I need them. That's it. But on the 1st, and then just turning that spot where the Yukon was, and then realizing the Yukon's gone. And that might sound weird, but when there's an off-road truck like that, because if it's road legal, it's borderline, right? The white Yukon that I showed in the vid, if it's road legal here, it's borderline, and it's probably not, because the way that it's jacked. So the fact that it moved and it went somewhere else is like real, right? Because although I made jokes, soulmate and stuff, yeah, when I find a soulmate, they pivot, they elevate, and then they fly away to what they're supposed to be doing for themselves. That's what the catch and release of finding us all, because we're always together no matter what. But the seeing that it was gone was like a refreshment of spring, knowing that it's going to be moved around. It's not just going to lie there all spring and summer. It's active. So spring, boom. Hear the truck energy behind me as I talk about it's going to be moving around, you know? And then boom, looked up, and there's the first turkey vulture. I didn't have to go to find it. It came and found me right over the Circle K where I was going, and then circled back, and I knew it was coming back towards here. So it's like, wow, you know? Yeah, Danny, I am houseless too. Thanks, Danny. You cannot take the past when you go. Exactly, sweetie. Exactly. You can't take the past with you. And I say that, and some people's journeys is not to pack up and not have stuff. Those are the people that have the stuff on a different level, right? But Topek. Speaking of Topek, I saw Tacoma the day. I forgot, and I don't always take pictures of other people's vehicles, but the day after you had said to me, Danny, that you had the Tacoma, we were in the parking and the Tacoma was right there. The plates were 144, and there was a spider. It was a cherry red Tacoma, and it had the True North, because we have that on a lot of stuff here. It's just where I am. It's real. True North. And then on the other side, on the right, so the True North on the left, and then on the right was the spider. And it triggered my awareness of that thing of like, that's the thing that I want here on my right shoulder is a spider. I had forgotten that that's one of my tattoos I had planned. You know what I mean? So it was like, boom. Seeing the spider on the cherry red, lady in red, cherry red Tacoma, Danny, on the right, and then right shoulder, spider energy, the grandmothers. Oh, what a tangled web we unweave when all of those who practiced to deceive Eastern Star. What do you mean the more of them? I don't understand, Chase. The less north you are, the more of them you see, I feel. Not sure what you mean by them. Danny, shadow walkers? You see them, Danny, Chase says. I see the shadow walkers, but it's a good thing. The ones that are here, it's a good thing. You know, I don't know what term you guys are using and what, but it's if I didn't have the shadow walkers, I wouldn't be okay. It's good, but we might not be using the same stuff. I've said it often. There's stuff in Canada that, you know, you guys speak of that is commonly near and around, like non-player characters that are not human-esque and have a soul, and I've never met anyone without a soul. So I've met people who are so far away from their soul it looks like they don't have a soul to someone who already can't see souls, right? So it's easy to understand why people think a certain thing, but bottom line is even this has a certain energy signature. A soul is a frequency. So everything has some sort of frequency to it. So if you're put in some sort of package that breathes, there's a soul, and that's it. It's funny to me how people want to challenge or think about people or anything having a soul instead of cultivating their own soul, right? Like, what does it matter what anyone else would even have if you don't even step into your own soul and you're living out of your head and your mind? That doesn't make sense to me. The more this goes on, the next weeks go on. One of the things I realized yesterday about myself is that, you know, words are spells, and I put myself in, like, freely in between us all in order to be the ones reading those spells out loud. And, you know, every month I have the challenge of how I manifest the words that come out of me better and better. And a fine line has been drawn in the sand of what I will bring in and what energy I will bring in towards to redirect to a focus of in the now and the future. Meaning, I won't say out loud things anymore, even if they come from people I love and respect, and usually just free flow what they say, because I'm done. If people aren't done with stories and patterns, I'm not going to bring them into the stream. This being said, we are here to hold space. So someone coming in and needing assistance, witness, all of that stays the same. But as soon as my discernment recognizes a lower fear-based frequency, I will not be reading things out loud, and I will never kick anybody out. It's not about that, but I will redirect. How I will redirect is what the stuff that I'm integrating, and I pull on tough love and wanting to speak and just shock people. I do. Why? Because I've been doing this so long that I'm really tired of repeating myself. It's the same words coming out of me for years at a time. So there does come that point where we feel that we've said it all, because we have. We have. And it's basic common knowledge. Thoughts are things, and we're manifesting reality. So when someone's going to come in saying they have an elevated mindset, at this point, if you don't, you don't. So again, I can discreetly not call anybody out, and I probably will do that. But if you have one sacred space that's saying, I'm here to gather us and we're going to talk about what's in the now, and we're not bringing in, like, we know certain things. To perpetuate it in this live stream at this point is to take away the sacredness of the one spot, you know, because I say one spot, I don't know the others. It's not my task. I'm not jumping around in other gathering spots the same way. I'm making mine. And then I go into other people's stuff where I'm guided, because you're my friends and the people that elevate me to be able to do this, right? But with clarity comes a greater knowing of exactly the things that I bathe in that keep me, you know, in my things, because I am choosing to answer to things and keeping myself in certain timelines by saying the words out loud. So, you know, it's not mean. It's just at some point, if we're going to focus on where we're at, I need to find the way to keep us on track of that. And that will ruffle feathers when someone's an ego thinking she's ignoring me now, and I'll deal with it as it comes. That when we're in alignment, we don't feel ignored either. So that's all part of, you know, the dynamic of, are you stepped into your higher version of yourself? Yes or no? And if you're not, all it does is just show. You're either there or you're not, you know? And I feel it to what point. Like I'm laughing, I'm giggling, everything's amazing, and we're like sustaining something, and then words come up on the screen and like shock me. And the only way, you know, would be for me to go into streams and speak exactly the same way to show people what exactly they're doing to me, which wouldn't work, because then, you know, it would be a whole battle. So I'm trying to like lead by example of not going to. That being said, the word is still there. For me, I'm still integrating that I have to see this stuff all the time, you know? So it's hard for me to maneuver a whole stream by myself. The captain of the ship, okay, but I never asked to be the captain. All I did was, you know, we're all the captains. Let's steer it together. If that makes any sense at all. I love you guys. I'm out of here.